this afternoon with Graham keeping from 35 Division 2.
Yes.
How did you go today?
Well, we went down 3-0.
3-0, oh my God.
Against our local rivals, the Balmain 2As.
Oh, it was a local derby.
It was a local derby.
And so they've got bragging rights this evening.
They certainly have, and well deserved, I should say.
And well deserved.
Yeah.
Tell me about your team. Are you feeling confident about it for the season?
100%. We were missing some really key players with suspensions today.
Suspension, of course.
We had a mass sending off at the end of last season. However, the team gelled. It's a new team. We've got some 5-6 new players. Very impressive, and it's coming together. I will give credit to Lofty's team. They were exceptional.
Yes.
They read the game very well. They beat us at our own game. We were probably a bit less aggressive than we would normally be.
Right.
And unfortunately, I think the friendly atmosphere, usually we get stuck in, and because they were mates, half of them or most of them, we let our aggression down. But notwithstanding that, there were some brilliant performances. They well deserved the win. Probably not 3-0.
Right.
Probably 3-2, I would say, would have been a fairer representation.
So the 3-0 flatter them, you think?
Oh yes, definitely. Yes.
And you reckon you see yourselves in the grand final, Berth?
I reckon both teams, I said it before we started, both teams, Balmain teams will be in the grand final.
Well, there you have it on another episode of Shenanigans. Well, we look forward to catching up with Graham later in the season and to see if this will all come to fruition. Graham, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Pleasure, thanks Gerald.
Okay, I'm here this afternoon with Danny, also known as Pancakes. A player in the, are you coach and manager or a player?
Player.
A player with 35 Division 2. He had a derby today.
We did.
How did you go?
We beat the Clumpers 3-0.
3-0, so you got bragging rights for this afternoon.
We've got bragging rights, but I've got an hole in my sock where Grumpy chased me around the pitch. I've got bruises up my back where Paul Mulville weren't even playing, kicked me a few times.
Right.
That was when I was on the subs bench. And I chipped Faraz, and Grumpy's standing there smiling now, but they got done 3-0. It was a whitewash, really. It could have been more.
So tell me, what was it about your team today that managed to get up 3-0? What was it about
Jimmy Donovan.
Jimmy Donovan?
Oh, inside of his foot, outside of his foot. He didn't get sent off for arguing. He kept his cool today. Michael Lovelace out on the wide, Michael Carpenter, Trevor Churchley, all of them today. I mean, Grumpy's team just didn't turn up. They weren't at the races.
So they
should have
turn
been at
up,
Rose Hill.
But they should have been at Rose Hill. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
So tell me, so it was really a team game, a team effort this afternoon.
Please, the 3 beats, sorry,
The
2
two
beats.
beats. So you see yourselves in the grand final?
All day long.
All day long.
All day long.
There you have it. You heard from Danny
Buy your
Pancakes.
tickets because it'll be a sellout.
It's going to be a sellout. So there you have
Goals
it.
are spectacular.
We're going to catch up with Danny later in the season and to see if this all comes to fruition. Danny, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you. 3 beats. 2 beats.
Continuing with Shenanigans today on RozelleTV, and I'm here this afternoon with Keith Irving, isn't it? Yes,
yeah.
Keith Irving, coach manager of 35 Sixes.
That's right.
Tell me, how did you go today?
Oh, not too bad. It was 2-2.
2-2.
Came back twice from 1-0 down and 2-1 down. So
Very
not too
good.
bad.
A good effort.
Yeah, it was good. It was encouraging to see. Encouraging to see the fight to come back from 2-1 down and equalise with about 2 minutes to go.
So did you give him a pep talk at half time?
Well, I'm going to put it down to my substitution. We scored within about 30 seconds of me making the final substitution. So
There
I
it
think
is.
it's good management.
You have it from the manager. Tell me, do you see yourselves getting a grand final berth this year?
That's definitely what we're shooting for.
You're shooting for, do you think you'll get one?
I think we've got a good chance.
You've got a good
Yeah,
chance.
yeah.
Well, you've heard it on RozelleTV, the Shenanigans episode, and very confident Balmain teams here today. Kate, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, Gerald.
So I'm here today with Richard Massaioli with another continuation of the episode Shenanigans. Richard, how did you go today?
Well, we lost convincingly.
You lost convincingly.
We did.
Who did you play?
We played Hurlston Park, Division 4,
Division 4.
and after the first, I think 15 minutes, we had conceded 4 goals,
Oh my goodness.
and then we had a couple of subs,
Right.
which made a world of difference.
Yes.
So we finished the first half 4-1,
4-1, okay.
and then finished the second half 5-1.
5-1, right.
So and they were on the back foot. We felt pretty confident. We actually started playing some decent football But we won't remember the first 15 minutes.
I love the positivity of there. We lost 5-1, but there's still plenty of positivity for the rest of the season.
Absolutely.
Tell me this: do you see yourselves in a grand final berth this year?
I think we have a chance. I mean, we played probably the strongest team in the comp today.
Very good, very good.
So it's good to knock the shit out of us.
Very
right
good.
from the beginning.
Right from the beginning. So, but next week we're back into it. Is that
We
it?
are so back into it.
Richard, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks,
Look forward to catching up with you during the season. All
Absolutely.
right? Very
Thanks,
good.
mate.
There
Cheers.
you go.
Cheers.
Cheers then. Okay. Continuing with our new series Shenanigans on RozelleTV. I'm here today with Tony Genja of Balmain over 35 Division 1. How did you go yesterday?
Very good game, actually.
Yes.
We actually won 6-1, first game of the season.
Fantastic. That's an awesome result. 6-1. Who scored?
I think there's a couple of scores. I think Derek got a couple. I think it was an own goal, which I'm sure John Kelly will claim. But
Right.
Ian got a couple, and I managed to score one as well. So,
Fantastic.
yeah.
So how do you?
My card.
Have I got your card?
We're in the middle of interview
Sorry.
here.
Yeah. And so tell me, how do you fancy yourself for the season? Do you see yourselves as a grand final berth?
Very happy with the team this year, and I think we've got a very good chance. So looking forward to the rest of the season, and hopefully bang a few more goals in myself. But I think we're in good shape.
Fantastic. Who was man of the match yesterday?
Well, that was a tough call. I think we all played very well. It'd be very hard to single one person out in particular. I thought Derek up front was clinical with his finishing. He took his chances. John Kelly down the left made some very good runs. Ian through the middle, and I think I chimed in with a few passes as well. So
Very good. So it sounds like another good team effort from another Balmain team. We're going to catch up with Tony later in the season and see will they make a grand final berth. Thanks so much, Tony.
thanks, Joe.
Cheers, then.
Go.
It's RozelleTV here. My name is Jared McCarthy and I'm here today with Nick Smith. Nick, 45 Division 1. How did you go today?
Good result for us. We won 5-0 today against a decent Fraser Park side.
Very good. 5-0, that's a pretty healthy win.
5-0, yeah, so it was 0-0 at half time.
Wow.
Yeah, a few rusty legs out there, a few rusty joints. But after the half time break, we got it together and did them in the end, yeah.
That's fantastic. 0-0, half time and 5. So who scored? Any standout goals?
So we did actually rearrange the formation a little bit at half time, so we realised things weren't quite going to plan.
Yes.
So we rearranged our formation and that had immediate effect. So within 7 minutes, I think it was, of the second half, we scored 3 goals.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so that worked out in the end.
Very good.
Who scored? Well, actually Rafa back scored the beauty for our first. That calmed the nerves. Then Marcelo scored the goal. We got an own goal from a free kick.
Bit of pressure there.
Bit of pressure in there. Chris
Miller? Yes.
scored a beauty from a free kick.
Right.
And the fifth goal, maybe let's give it the detail.
Give it a detail. Fantastic. Very
So
good.
far, and 2 disallowed goals. So
Fantastic. Yes, you can walk around if you like. So tell me, do you fancy yourselves for a grand final?
He's talking about Liverpool FC now, or oh no, I do actually both.
Both, is it?
So we're going to emulate Liverpool FC. We're going to win the league, win the grand final. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to catch up with you later in the season and see if those words will come to fruition.
Well, as a Man United supporter, I'm sure you'll.
He wants to. Hey, we're still in the Champions League, though. We had a draw with Bayern. Nick, thanks so much. Catch up with you later in the season. That's another wrap for RozelleTV. Bye for now. That's all today.
Oh, we did very well. We got up 2-0. We had a strong game against Abbotsford. A couple of times there got a bit scary, but in the end we got it over the line.
It looked like a very easy first half, but I wasn't too sure about the second half.
No, I think we tied in the second half. We only had 2 subs and they were a bit injured, so we ran out of breath. They had 5 subs, so they were able to turn it around pretty quick. And we got on top of us there a few times. Luckily, Tim had a few goalkeeping saves to keep him in the game.
And man of the match?
We had too many offsides to give a man of the match, I reckon.
And how do you feel about being in a managerial position this week?
I'm the second, third drop manager, I think. I was the last choice, but yeah, it's fine.
You didn't have the power to go to your head today?
I tried not to. Let you guys run the team.
So what do you reckon? Do you think a grand final spot this year?
Oh, absolutely. We've hit the grand final a number of times. Why would it be any different?
So you're pretty sure this time?
Oh, we're ahead. We must be ahead on the table. So yeah, we'll win.
Very good. Thanks, Craig. Bye for now.